Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is Pat Brown, the voice of the New York Sharks, here with Coach Harrigan after the Sharks' 20-6 win over the Central Maryland Seahawks. Coach, congratulations, first of all.
Appreciate it.
And it's one win of many, hopefully, forthcoming for this season. Give me your take on the outcome of this game today.
Well, first and foremost, I'm very impressed with my defense. I told the players all week in practice that because we don't know this opponent and what they have on offense, everybody's concerned about what kind of defense they run. We don't know what kind of offense they ran. And so we have to play almost like a kamikaze style where we disrupt and cause confusion for them and then make them make mistakes. So we kind of dictate what they do. And that's what we did. So that part I was happy with.
Okay, let's talk about the style of the game. Of course, not having a lot of knowledge coming into the game, you had to basically play by ear, so to speak. But give me a take on how your girls adjusted and how well they did with not only the weather, but with what they were putting up defensively.
Well, offensively, I don't think we adjusted as well as we should have, actually. I think that's where we made the game a closer score than it actually was, because we were, not punting the ball. I was not trying to punt the ball. I had confidence in our offense to move it, but we were forcing some passes deep when we shouldn't have. We were not taking what the defense was giving us, and to me, that's like the sin of all football. You always take what the defense gives you. It's cold out here. It was windy. Let's get warmed up. Let's hit some short route passes. Let's hit some quick passes. Set them up. And we also got to improve our running game. We've got 4 running backs, basically, and only 1 or 2 really shined. And they need to get their heads in the playbook and know their plays and know where they're supposed to line up and where the holes are. So to me, offensively, we can do better in adjusting to what's out there. But when we did hit the passes and we did hit the holes, we were successful. We ball. But defensively, the only adjustment we had to make was tackling number 36 a lot better. Okay. Once we got that adjustment and we actually moved our outside linebackers, we brought them outside. We had them blitz from further outside and had the D tackles actually play head up and hit and read rather than just bum rush. And this way they can contain a 2-gap sort of move against whoever they were being blocked by.
Who do you feel was the most impressive out of your rookie core? I know you had an idea of who you thought was going to have an impact. Did that person have that impact, or was there somebody else that stood out in your mind?
Yeah, well, we were hoping certain players, certain rookies were going to have an impact. One was number 10, Frances Boone, but fairly or unfairly, she didn't have a great week of practice. She has a hobbled ankle. She missed some key plays during practice, and it showed here a little bit. But the really impressive one was the same one that was impressive during the scrimmage in Baltimore, was Caprice Gray. She was fantastic. Once I got in her about run harder, remember? High knees, get your knees pumping. She actually did a little better, and she got her first touchdown. So, but other than that, Sheontae Wilson, our corner, did very good. They had a girl who was twice her size on her, and she didn't climb up. She played hard, and I was very impressed. And Frances Boone actually made up for her offensive miscues on defense. She had some great jobs. She played a great job in corner in the second half and made a couple good hits.
All right. Going into next week, I know it's the nemesis of this team for many years now. Being that you were there, affiliated with them, what is your mindset going in this week? Are you putting the past away and you're looking for what's here? Or what is your outlook for preparing for that game?
Right. Well, first and foremost, they're always going to be a tough competitor, and we expect that. But I also expect for us to play with a certain standard that I've marked on this team since January 3rd when we started minicamp. Tonight, we didn't live up to that standard, on one side of the ball. Okay, we need to live up to the standard this week, and that's all I got to say about that. We need to live up to the standard.
All right, Coach. Well, again, congratulations.
Appreciate it.
Sharks are 1-0 going into next week. So, ladies and gentlemen, you can tune in to us on WFAN Radio, and we'll have the broadcast in Boston at 6 p.m. Once again, this is Coach Harrigan. I am Pat Brown. This is 2013 New York Sharks football on Women's Football Network.